What's up, guys? Got off work a little bit early today, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on the mini bike. I'm going to take the exhaust off and see about cutting it off, grind all the old welds off, and then we'll try getting her welded back up. I'm not a welder, so hopefully it's as good as John Boy's. He's not here right now. We had some family emergency, so he's not on the mountain today, but hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys saw on the last video when I wrecked it, but you can see right here where the weld just didn't penetrate into that flange. So like I said, I'm going to grind the rest of this off and we'll get it back on there. You can see from looking at that angle right there that this flange is bent. It kind of got a little bit bent up when the exhaust went, so I'll have to put that on the anvil and we'll hammer that back straight. But did a number on it. We'll get her going again. Looks alright to me. Alright guys, what do you think? Not too bad, huh? We got all the old cut off. Got a fairly flat surface to weld up to the flange. Now we just gotta do some light grinding on that, get the rest of this off right here, and then gotta straighten it back out. So use vice again, just like I did last time. Okay, now I'm starting to run into the same problem that I had last time. It doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. At least on a couple of these pieces, it's not going to be too bad. But I'll bring you over so you can see the old weld where it was tacked from the inside is going to be a restriction. There's a good chunk of it there. It's going to end up being a restriction, and I want to get that all out of there. That's not even down to the old metal right there yet. Okay, so I've got a little bit more grinding to do right there in that spot. Tilt that back up some more. Tilt it down while I was poking on it. The small one is the one that's in there, the tightest after all that. And it's going to be hot, so don't just pick it up. With your fingers. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that little one. We are going to take it over to the sledgehammer. Or, not the sledgehammer. We're going to take it over to the anvil with a sledgehammer. Grab my persuasion. Don't need to hit it too hard. I've got another persuader out here already. Ooh, but you can see she's not exactly flat. Oh, there goes my glasses. Drop my eyes. Alright, let's see what we can do. Three whacks. Let's try the smaller one because it's easier to handle. There goes my glasses again. It's still a little odd there. What do we got now? What do we got? What do we got? Looks flat enough to go on a motor to me. What do you think, YouTube? Looks flat enough to me. Okay. We are back. Had to replace the camera, or battery in the camera. So I kind of messed up one weld. My spot or tack weld didn't hold. So here we go, round two. Well, it may not be pretty, but I'm pretty sure that it will at least work. And hold it on there. It's funny, some of my weld doesn't look bad, some of it looks like crap, but this thing's not my welder, and there's something going on with the feed. It keeps bouncing back and forth. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm gonna go cool this off and I'll be right back. So one thing that we did last time on this thing that we had to do was we ground a little bit of a relief right next to the bolt holes in the flange. That way we could put the nuts on and they wouldn't hit the weld, because when we put them on the very first time they hit the weld and you couldn't get the flange tightened down. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to put this back in the vise, kind of loose. Well, not kind of loose, I don't want it to go anywhere. Alright, if this thing comes off again, we're going to be in some deep trouble. Which is exactly what we wanted. There we go. And I mean, if I'm going to go through all that trouble, I can't not start it. Sounds pretty good. So there you have it. In what, about half an hour or so, we got the exhaust fixed and it looks good. And I can't forget to mention, if I can find it, let's see, where is it? I'm really good at setting stuff down and not knowing what I did with it. There's a piece of it, but that's not going to help. If anybody sees it, let me know. There it is. And I have to mention that I got the heat sleeve for it from gopowersports.com. Go ahead and slip that back on, just like so. I'll set you down while I tighten it up. There you go, you should be able to see it there. It's not like it has to be super tight, it's not a water hose or anything. But there you have it. If anybody knows what kind of mini bike this is, I would appreciate it if you would put a comment down below. I've been looking online and I can't find what this would have been. I don't see any others that have this additional swing arm seat with a rigid frame. And I know the forks are interchangeable, so I don't expect those to have even come with the frame. But yeah, like I said, if anybody knows what kind of mini bike it is, let me know in the comments, please. And be sure to check out gopowersports.com. Take it easy.